Okay, welcome everybody to another Friday Footfalls. Going to be running something different again through today. Something I've been meaning to try since the banning of Violent Outburst. I was trying to cram grief into Rhinos and go that kind of direction. So we're going to see how this works. I've gone for, I think we can make grief work the easiest with the Leyline Scion package, and as we've seen in past Footfalls videos, Leyline Scion can just win the game all by itself. So this list is it essentially just moves a bit more into black, so we're able to grief instead of some other forms of interaction. So I think this is enough black cards for grief. We've gone for Troll of Khazad-dûm instead of the blue, what's it called, Lauren Revealed, so we can go and get swamps, and it also pitches to grief. We do have Force of Negation in here as well, but given that all of our cascaders are blue, I think this is enough blue cards. Leyline really lends itself to grief and force, the pitch cards, just because it pitches to everything. So I have foregone red in this list, so I've cut the fire ices just to try. It might be that they're too good to miss, but I've brought 3 Brazen Borrowers as our interaction on turn 2, and we also get 3 copies of Dismember. Pitches to grief, kills a Ragavan, and given that we've got quite a lot of black lands, it can we can pay the actual cost, so it might only cost us 2 life or sometimes 0. Sideboard, I've gone just for a pretty focused one, so I've got a lot of hate here for Goryo's Vengeance, so that's really popular at the moment. So we've got the full play set of Endurance now and a Faerie Macabre, and then Force of Vigor for any pesky artifact decks, and then a load of Subtleties and a load of Mystical Disputes. So yeah, gonna see how this goes. Don't know how it'll go, but I have wanted to give this a go for a while, so this will don't know, we'll see how we go with this league, and then if it goes well, might play it some more. If not, yeah, so do let me know what you think of it, and if you've got any suggestions. I'm not completely sold on the exact build just yet, but thought it was just needed to scratch that itch of seeing how it goes brewing with it after we lost Violent Outburst. So yeah, also a big thanks to everyone that's watching. I hope you're all doing very well wherever you're watching from. Please do consider subscribing if you haven't already. Really does mean a lot to the channel, and a big thanks if you are already subscribed. So yeah, let's see how we go. Well, we're going to keep this. Leyline Scion, I do wonder if we're just going to end up in a position where Leyline Scion can just carry us through the league. So I'm just going to go Godless Shrine pass. Godless Shrine costs a 2 life, so it does tap for any colour. Plains. Okay, basic plains. See. Okay, Plains Bauble. Not sure what this is. Opponent sacrificing, looking at their top card and ours. Okay. So yeah, not really sure what this is. Don't know of any decks that play Bauble and Plains, but okay, so it is the Goryo's Vengeance deck. They grief pitch Goryo's Vengeance. Yeah, they take Brazen Borrower, and they are going to ephemerate, so we're going to lose everything. That's pretty unfortunate. Oh, and they're going to get our Shardless Agent as well, which is really bad. We'll play the Catacombs. We can fetch a Surveil land here. Didn't know they were playing Bauble these days. Okay, Okay, they cycle the troll. Get Godless Shrine. Right, they play a mortuary though, so they surveil another troll into the graveyard. Here we'll just go and get surveil land. See if we can't. Okay, I'll put that into the graveyard. Okay, Dismember's not actually too bad. Let's go Windswept Heath. We'll Dismember here before they can. We'll pay 2 life, but the rest we can pay with this. But going to keep up the Windswept Heath so we can fetch another surveil land. But it does have 5 cards in hand. No Atraxa in the graveyard just yet. See what they go and get here. We know they've got Godless Shrine in hand. Okay, they get another surveil land. Hopefully they don't hit a creature, one of the big reanimate targets. Okay, so they keep something on top. Okay, they persist a troll. That's not the worst. So we'll go and get the archive. Well, we'll top that one. We do have green mana thanks to our Leyline. Cast some Rhinos. Play our land and pass. If the opponent attacks, I think we just take it. Can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. We could block. They kill a Rhino. I guess they could ephemerate the troll, but if we go block, and then they go kill a Rhino, how bad is that for us? So we go to 11. I think I'd rather just attack. Like, we're winning the race, potentially. I guess if they have another troll. They have Traverse. Okay. What are they going to go and get is the question. I love Traverse. Always been one of my favourite cards. Used to play it a lot back in the days of Death Shadow. Can't think of what they're going to go and get here. I guess they could get another troll, cycle the troll, persist the troll. That's cool. Okay, they get Haywire Might. That's fine. Okay, they do have another troll. Play the Godless Shrine. Okay, we have another Leyline. So if I attack for 8, they go to 11. But then we go to 1. We haven't got any burn in this one, so I think we have to just wait. Triple block a troll. But if they have removal, that's so bad. I guess we could attack with 2 Rhinos. Puts them to 11. If they... Trouble is then we haven't got the option to block. We'd have to find exactly... We'd have to find Brazen Borrower, Dismember. They're very unlikely to block here. But as soon as we attack, we can't then block. Let me know what you do here. I'm erring towards the safe play of waiting. Let's say we attack, they attack us, we go to 1, but then they can play the Haywire Might as well. I think I just have to not attack. So blue, white, red, green. I'm going to play this out because they've got the Haywire Might. We want Scion to be a live draw. We've also fetched pretty badly. Okay, there's the Haywire Might. We've got 2 cards in hand. They are attacking with both trolls. So we'll go block, block, block. I guess we can't now block this one. Okay, they ephemerate the troll. That's pretty good. Okay, so we find Breeding Pool, so we block everything on this troll and then just die. Okay. And then they can also Haywire Might one of the things. Ephemerate interesting there on troll. Keeping it alive and still smashing in for 5 damage. Okay, so we want all of the endurances. I'm going to bring in the Macabre as well. Force of Negation seems good. Dismember into Grief is okay. Brazen Borrower is fine. Halo Forager is okay. So what are we cutting? Obviously we want the Leyline Scion stuff. Do we cut some number of Dismembers? Dismember does hit Troll as well. Maybe Brazen Borrower isn't that great. Cut a couple of Brazen Borrowers. Need to cut 2 more things. How good is Halo Forager? I think we'll cut a Forager, cut 1. No, because they are Goryo's Vengeance. I think we do want the Force. Although, I guess we're bringing in Endurance and stuff. Is Subtlety good into Grief? No, I think we'll go with that. Okay, we'll go first. It's a bit weird to see Persist and Goryo's Vengeance in the same deck. Okay, we will keep this. The mana base is not ideal for this one. Like, it's quite hard to get double a load of black with for Troll and also all these, but we do have a load of cards to pitch. Maybe we need a Triome. But yeah, I'm going to keep this one. I'll probably just go and fetch Shock, cycle the Troll. So I play a Delta and pass. I want to make sure that we've got... Actually, I might just Surveil if... Okay. Oh, so it's like a cookbook reanimated deck with probably things like Emrakul. Probably just gonna fetch a Surveil land here. So if we go and get Undercity Sewers, no, we're going to get Meticulous Archive, and then we can swamp cycle for Overgrown Tomb. I'll put that on top. So opponent knows what we've put on top, but I want that on top because it pitches to Endurance. So let's go Delta pass. Then we'll swamp cycle Oh, I guess we should have a red card. Yeah, okay. That's actually a point I didn't consider. I haven't actually got any red mana in here, but we do run Scion. Oh, that's really bad, actually. Yeah, okay, so there should be a off-color Triome in here. So let's Swamp Cycle for Overgrown Tomb, and then go and get the Sewers with the other one. Actually, I think we'll just get Overgrown Tomb to hand, and then we'll actually just go and get Breeding Pool for this Endurance. If we want to hard cast it. God, can't believe I didn't put that in. Okay, that's actually a pretty good draw. Well, it's not bad, but we can now go Shardless Agent. Opponent makes a food. Cast a Crashing Footfalls. Oh, still reeling from the fact that I haven't put a mountain in our deck. You just need one or two. Okay, so we've made 10 power. Opponent can make a construct that would be a 3. Well, it could potentially block a Rhino if they make a token. Okay, so here I think I'm fine to just attack. If they make a token, I don't really want to just lose the Shardless Agent, so just attack with the Rhinos. We don't actually have a card to pitch to force. Apart from this Ardent Plea. Can't play Scion. Okay, they don't block. So Ardent Plea is really bad if they find... Oh, they're not likely to run Engineered Explosives though. But keeping up Force and Endurance... I think I'm just going to run it out. We could just hard cast Force though, and then save the Endurance. Difficult here. We could hard cast something, but then... Yeah, I think I'm just going to hold actually. I think I want to hold the double spell, like we're ahead. Okay, they sacrifice they get rid of pick your poison. If they make a token here, I'll probably just Dismember. Yeah, okay, so we have to Dismember now, because otherwise they can make a thing and make it too big. So we'll go pay 2 life, red. Annoyingly, if this was their plan, we could have made the Ardent Plea. Maybe we should have just made them have it. Haven't actually seen any griefs yet, and actually grief with this hand would be pretty bad. Okay, get a bauble. I guess the other problem is this is just a 5/5 now. So we'll attack with everything. Okay, they sack the bauble, which is... Oh, I guess they can make something with Cookbook. They do miss a land as well. we find another Footfalls, which is possibly the worst draw in the deck. Yeah, I wish I'd Ardent Plead last time. What was that with everything? I'm assuming they'll make a thing to save it here. They've been a Traxer. Okay, so they're at 4. So what I could do is just cast the Endurance now and then hold up Force. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Maybe we're meant to do the other way round. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. So we could have gone Ardent Plea, make more Rhinos, hold up Force is probably better. This seemed safer though. Like it's safer from Grief. Because if they go Grief, pitch Grief, we go Endurance, and then they animate a track, so we just lose. Okay, hopefully this is just... Okay, Underground Mortuary is a Surveil land, which is fine. But we have lethal here. They put Haywire Might into the graveyard. I guess they could have Binding or Fatal Push. Okay, so we'll just attack with everything here. Okay, we draw a Leyline, which isn't actually too bad because it pitches to Force. Okay, just attack with everything. Yeah. Okay, so opponent was just making sure that we did indeed attack with everything. So far, just kind of playing out like normal Rhinos, but okay. So do you want to change anything? I actually think Force is probably really good. We were struggling for white cards there. Did we cut Griefs in this matchup? Is that crazy? And just bring in, like, we could cut 4 Grief, bring back the Halo Forager. They are a late. Okay, I think that's actually better. So we'll go cut 4 Grief, bring back the Force of Negation, maybe a Subtlety or 2, maybe Dismember's a bit of a weird one. We'll trim Dismember and then bring in Force of Vigors for the Sagas. We've got 2 Dismembers for Griefs. Do we care that much about Grief once it's on the battlefield? I think maybe cut those. Maybe bring in Brazen Borrowers instead. What do we think of that? We've got 1 Subtlety. Yeah, I think pivoting like that is probably fine. Yeah. So going forward, if I was to do this again, I'd definitely have a red land in the list. It just stops us hard casting Scion, but hopefully it won't punish us too much. What do I think of this? This is fine. Yeah, like it's got a hate card. If they go for Grief, do we Subtlety is the question. Probably not. Oh, Thoughtseize. Okay. Okay, opponent baubles us after the Thoughtseize. We find Scion, which is not what we wanted. Question is, do we suspend this Footfalls? I don't... I think we will. I think we need the threat. We can draw another green card, potentially. Trouble is we can't pitch either of these. Godless Shrine. Thoughtseize again. Okay, there's Asmo. Yuck. Okay, so that's not ideal. If they go like Cookbook, reanimate Atraxa here, it's really bad. Okay, they Thoughtseize, so I'm gonna Swamp Cycle because we definitely need the land. So this is gonna, we've got white, this is just gonna go and get the Surveil land, Undercity Sewers, so that would be blue. So I guess we get Overgrown Tomb, although they're definitely going to take Endurance. So let's just get, yeah, we'll get Overgrown Tomb. Maybe I probably should have taken a Watery Grave there. Yeah, trouble is our hand doesn't really do anything now. Yeah, they take Endurance. So yeah, we're after drawing like Faerie Macabre would be fine, another Endurance. There's the Cookbook. Probably did we cut all the Dismembers? At least cut. Yeah, maybe that's silly as well because we probably could have done with those. Oh, I was meant to Surveil. Okay, well that pays off. I'm just gonna. Well, Fetch Shocking is bad because they are attacking with a 3/3, but. So we need blue, really. Blue and black is fine. I guess another land lets us play a Scion, but let's see what they discard. Another Cookbook is fine. I guess they can shoot our Endurance with the Asmo. Right, the opponent's traversing, so it's possible here that they're traversing for something big, like to discard. So I think just what I'm going to do is just Endurance, because it stops them having Delirium. I think this is better than letting them like traverse for Atraxa, because this way they have to have exactly Atraxa in hand. If we wait, the problem is they can find the Atraxa and then just put us on ice, just waiting forever. And here they have to, if they want to blast our Endurance with Asmo, they have to discard like a real card. Okay, just the Plains is fine, so they'll go blast this. So we really need to find, how long is it until our things come off? A couple of turns. So finding a Cascader would be really good. Yeah, Brazen Borrower is nice. We'll probably just bounce Asmo. I guess the problem is they can get another Cookbook, but I think I'm just going to do this. Veil of Summer. Was not expecting Veil of Summer. But we do get to make Rhinos this turn. wouldn't mind a land. Okay, so here's where the lack of red really hurts. That's just, yeah, I think we just suspend and pass. Opponent discards a marsh flats to make a food. Bauble us, see what we're drawing. If we find any land, I think we can play Scion. Okay, Troll is good, so we'll go Swamp, cycle the Troll. I think we have a Swamp left. Should probably play a basic Swamp. Get the Sewers. We don't want Windswept Heath. I think I'm just gonna... What if we attack here? Is that crazy? We attack, they blast one, they attack us down to 1. When they're at 7. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold. They discard a Thoughtseize. Find another Bauble. I guess maybe... No, I don't think we're meant to attack there, but I think this turn attacking is going to be good. Because we can then potentially Subtlety. When are our Rhinos coming down as well? A couple of turns. Okay, we find another land, which isn't great. I think we will attack here. Because if they want to zap one... Okay, now do we play the Scion? I think I'm just going to hold the Subtlety. And then we'll go play Subtlety, go to Ephemerate. That's interesting. Just getting another cookbook. Oh, just to have something to discard to make a food. Okay, I assume they won't rebound it here. Yeah, they do. Okay. I guess it is card advantage because they get to keep making foods. Allows them to hit the Rhino as well. Okay, there's a cookbook. I think I'm going to play the Subtlety. Because I can't blast both. Discard Goryo's Vengeance. Force is an interesting draw. So I think we're now on, yeah, we'll play the Scion. Does cost 4, which is pretty painful. Does make for Subtlety hexproof as well. Yeah, we'll attack here, I think. So they go to 4. They can discard both their cards to to kill the Scion. Then attack us down to 1. But I don't think they can get enough cards to win the race. Depends what they got in hand. Like a persist or something changes the game. Okay, discard a Marsh Flats. Discard Goryo's Vengeance. So they could blast the... yeah. They attack for 3. Do we make Rhinos this turn? That's really good for us. So we're at 1. I kind of think I'm just meant to hold up Force now. Yeah, just hold up Force. Okay, well, we get there against Asmo Reanimator. Well-timed endurance is helping us in that one. Didn't really showcase any of the grief kind of stuff, but yeah, it did highlight some problems with deck building. Entirely on me. Just needs one mountain, but yeah, we'll move on to round number 2. Right, on the play here. Okay, so we have a double Leyline hand, but nothing else. I think we'll keep it. Then we can go put Leyline onto the battlefield, suspend Footfalls, turn 2 Surveil, try and find our land, and then we've got Dismember as well. And then Scion is a live draw. I'm going to save one of the Leylines, I think, because if we draw Force or Grief, they're really good. Right, so yeah, we'll put one of these in. Then, yeah, suspend Footfalls. See what the opponent does. Wooded Foothills. Okay, Ragavan. So I think we'll just dismember that straight away. Okay, that's not a bad draw. I think I'm happy drawing that one, because then next turn we can go cycle, play Scion. Right, Stomping Ground off of Wooded Foothills. Do we think we're going to get got by... I'm just going to dismember now. I think the risk of getting got by like a Stubborn Denial or something like that is just too high. Okay, another cookbook deck. Okay, no land though. Okay, so that's Swamp Cycle. I'm not actually running a basic swamp, probably should be. We'll go and get, I think just, yeah, just Watery Grave here. Play the Scion. Make a big hexproof guy. And then next turn we get to go Ardent Plea. Okay, or just win the game. Opponent never found their second land. So far we're just playing out pretty normal Rhinos style. So it looks like it's going to be an Urza Saga list again. Could just be, it's not necessarily like Reanimator. So I think we'll cut the forces for some endurances maybe, and then maybe we don't want that many endurances. Maybe we'll trim 2 for 2 Force of Vigor, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we're going to mulligan this one. Turn 2 Ardent Plea. Okay, so yeah, this is fine. So we'll go keep this. We have to put something on the bottom. Is it just... No, I think it's just the troll, and then we go double grief. No, we can put... We can search for a land anyway. Let's put out the grief, because then we can... Yeah, choose, and then... Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, they play a Ragavan. Okay, we find we instantly find Scion. So I think we'll just go land pass. I have to let the Ragavan hit us, unfortunately. Wonder if I'm meant to just cycle troll here. Opponent hits Ardent Plea. Okay, there's Saga. Cookbook. Could be Asmo here. Which would be pretty bad. Maybe we were meant to have grief last turn, yeah. Although we can go Scion and it gains hexproof, so... Okay, there's another cookbook. I think I'm just going to swamp cycle. Maybe, yeah, maybe. I like grief is probably better. What are we going to get? We'll just get a Watery Grave, I think. Grief is probably better into like control and stuff. Might even side it out here. Okay. Okay, we do draw another land. Just go Scion. Make a big like first strike flying everything. Okay, opponent shocks in, so they are going to get to... Oh, we can play the Ardent Plea and also slam in for 5. Okay, so we'll just go Ardent Plea, white, blue. Play the Crashing Footfalls. Attack with Scion. Gain 5 life. Then next turn we also get to grief. Everything has first strike as well, so we have the ability to just mob block the construct, gain all the life, and it just dies. They're making the mana here. They could go and get Shadow Spear. Oh, Shadow Spear is pretty good because it means that we no longer have indestructible. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. Lose hexproof and indestructible. That's pretty good. Yeah, because they can actually kill our Scion here. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I don't think I've ever seen this ability actually used. They're gonna probably discard everything. Okay, so this is a 7/7. So they activate that. They'd have to sacrifice 2 food, but they can make another 2. We could double block the Rhinos. They kill this, kill a Rhino, and we're pretty dead. We could triple block. Right, so they discard 2 cards from Underworld cookbooks and then make it so that our things haven't got hexproof, and then they could go kill 1, kill the other Rhino, but then they lose out on 2 artifacts. Or they could just make 2 and make this a 9/9, and I think we triple block to kill the construct. Because then if they want to keep the construct alive, they can make 2. I suppose they could make a food, making it an 8/8, and then shoot it. They could make 2 food, makes it a 9/9, but then they'd have to shoot the Scion, which would make it a 7/7 again. I think I'm just triple blocking. Hopefully I haven't miscalculated this, but we need to get the Scion off the field. I think one of our Rhinos will live here. Maybe I've done the math wrong. That's wrong. Okay, I have to bin a Galvanic Blast, which is good for us. And they bin a Tarmogoyf, so... yeah, but they have to sacrifice 2 food. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so that's actually really... yeah, I did do the maths wrong. This becomes a 5/5, yeah. Okay, I did do it a little bit wrong. Because we don't get to kill this. And then Grief is really bad as well. Okay, we find a Shardless Agent, which is pretty good. So I'll play a land. Then we'll go green. Make some more Rhinos. And then we can surveil. Opponent only has 1 card in hand, so they can only make 1 food a turn. Oh, it is. It isn't as a Saga though. We'd quite like to find Force of Vigor, like kill the Shadow Spear, kill the Urza Saga would be pretty good. Troll, we don't want to find that. Given that we've got the land, I can actually fetch in upkeep to surveil again. Oh, hello, I don't think this goes and gets the other one. That was stupid. I'll go and get a basic. Yeah, it's paying a... I suppose it gets the lands out of the deck. That's what I'm telling myself, anyway. Should possibly side out Griefs in this one. Yeah, so we'll just go Forest. And then fetch with Verdant Catacombs to get the correct one. Okay, so get the Undercity Sewers. Don't want that. Okay, another Shardless Agent. So what if we can attack with 1 Rhino? So it becomes a 5/5. They can't make any tokens, so yeah, might as well take the 5 damage. Then we'll just go Shardless Agent. The lands being Surveil lands is really good. Like putting them into the graveyard instead of on the bottom when we're surveilling all the time. Okay, we've made quite the army. So opponent is essentially at 18. They can potentially shoot something. Okay, another land's not great. So we'll grief them. They'll just discard it to cookbook. Oh, no, okay. So they just have a land. So if we attack, they make a token, which is a 5/5. This becomes a 6/6 though, which is a problem. If we attack with everything, they go to 19, block 2 Rhinos. Yeah, we haven't got enough, so we have to pass the turn, unfortunately. Bit of a stalemate. So yeah, I really want to find, yeah, like a force effect would be good. Is this? I think this is game. Pretty sure this is game 1, game 2. Yeah, because game 1 ended with them not ever finding any lands. I might fetch a land out of the deck here. Okay, they make a lot of stuff. Haywire Might is pretty good. Like they can exile us, Leyline to stop us Scioning. Okay, they attack with this. They can make 2 more and they can shoot something. I think we have to start chewing our way through these. So block, block, block. Right, so if they make 2 more and then shoot something, this doesn't get any bigger. But I have done the maths wrong before. So they discard 2, which makes this a 10. It would then die. They could make 2 and then shoot 1. But then it stays the same size. So I think blocking with all those is fine. Maybe I should have just mob blocked anyway. But yeah, we have to start churning through these constructs, I think. Okay, another Shardless Agent. That will be our last Footfalls, so let's go for it now. Oh, I did mean to fetch. Cast the Footfalls. And do you want to play the land? Do you sandbag it? Sandbag it for now. We haven't got any more Surveil lands to go and get. That is all of our Footfalls though. No more left. Okay, oh, it's a breakout deck. Okay. Teething Wormlet. Not something I know what it is. Death Touch Haste. You gain a life. Okay, that's pretty good. Death Touch as long as you control. Okay, so yeah, just start taking lands out of the deck. That's pretty good. We're going to struggle to kill that one. Just get Overgrown Tomb or something. We find another Shardless Agent. But we have no more Rhinos. Did we bring in Endurance? We did, so I'll hold the Shardless Agent for that. Let's play another land and pass. If the opponent ever finds like Oval Chase Daredevil or something, that's not good for us. Another Breakout is pretty good. Oh, they do find Oval Chase Daredevil. That's so bad. I don't think we can come back now because these are just going to get so large because they've got 2 cookbooks. If we find Force of Vigor... Yeah, we can find Force of Vigor. Or, I mean, Endurance kind of helps. Definitely taking Griefs out again here. Maybe Grief isn't that good in this deck, but if we come up against something like Control. Let's see. Okay, they make the thing. They have some triggers. What set was this in? Brothers War. Okay, we do find a troll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's pass the turn. Trouble is now they get free discards. So just discard the Oval Chase every time. They can start shooting our Rhinos as well. I wonder if it's worth just conceding here. Right, so we have to kill this again. They can shoot a load of stuff. So what's that? That's they can shoot 2. So we have to block with some more stuff. Grief seems like a good blocker. I think I'm just going to chuck everything in the front of it. Yeah, because we just need to make if we can start chewing through these, like all of a sudden Force of Vigor becomes quite good. Kill this, kill Shadow Spear potentially. But they do gain a whole load of life. We have a lot of triggers. Right, so yeah, we kill that, but at the expense of everything else. They can just shoot 2 Rhinos now. I think we're probably done for. So we could play the Troll, but it's only a 6/5. They shoot. Yeah, I'm just going to concede. As soon as they get that kind of engine going, there's not much we can do. Maybe if I'd griefed early on and stopped the Asmo coming down, maybe. Right, so we definitely want these things in. Could consider Faerie Macabre in all honesty, but probably not. Like Endurance is fine against the Oval Chase, but that's about it, actually. So we probably don't want necessarily all of them. Do we shave a couple of Griefs? Let's shave a couple of Griefs. Do you think? Yeah, try that. Yeah, we'll give that a go. Right, let's see what we can do. So we have grief. Yeah, this is okay. So put the Leyline in. Do this. Suspend a Footfalls. Now do we grief them? Is that better than just dismembering? I think it pains me to say it, but I think Dismember is just better. Like what, we grief the Ragavan, but I'd rather just kill it. Like if we draw Scion here, then we want to grief because we want to take like a pick your poison or something. Okay, we draw our third land, which is interesting. Okay, so we'll just play a land, and then do we think they're on like Veil of Summer or something? I think I'm just going to Dismember right now. We just can't have Ragavan connecting. Then this turn we shock in and play Shardless Agent. Okay, there's a Saga. Okay, Inti. Okay, Endurance is quite nice. Make some Rhinos. So if they attack, we'll just double block the Inti. It's the constructs that are a big problem. I guess they might want to discard so they can play Asmo this turn. We might finding a land so we can grief them and block Inti potentially. Right, it's okay. So we do have Rhinos coming down next turn as well. Okay, we do find an untapped land. We are going quite low on life, but let's go grief, see what they're working with. Okay, they have Pick Your Poison, Oval Chase Daredevil, the Wormlet again. Pick Your Poison isn't actually that amazing here, so I think I'm just going to take the Wormlet. Let's take that. Oh yeah, I did forget about that. Exile the top card of your library, you can play it until your next end step. Okay, well yeah, I did forget about that one. So if we attack with everything, we've got a blocker, they could make a thing. I guess they could get the Shadow Spear next turn, but I think we're just attacking with everything here. Goyf's pretty good. Attack with everything. But if they want to play Goyf, they have to either not not make a token. I expect what they'll probably do is float the mana, get Shadow Spear. Okay, they get Cookbook. Hopefully they haven't found exactly Asmo. Galvanic Blast. Hopefully we're not dead, because Blast is... How many is Metalcraft? They do have Metalcraft, so they can blast the Grief. Okay, they find Asmo, but they haven't got the colour. Oh, it puts it on him. Oh, no. Okay, so that's not quite it. They do that. Does this give it Trample? But they don't have Lifelink or anything. Oh, they've got Blast, so they blast this. Oh, that's gross. So they blast. They're then 4, 7. Oh, it's exactly lethal? Why did they blast a Rhino token? That was lethal, right? Because they go discard something with Cookbook. This becomes a 5. Blast the Grief. They've then got +1/+1 counter from this. Yeah, a bit surprised at that. We make more Rhinos this turn as well. Okay, another Shardless Agent. So this is a 5/5, so we could attack. If we attack with everything and then play Shardless, they can make 2 food a turn. Attack with everything. They go block, block, take 3 down to 4. I think that's... Or is it better to just go Shardless and then swing out next turn? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Make more Rhinos. Breakout giving haste is pretty nuts as well. I think they had lethal last turn because they can make it. They have this board which is 10, and then they blast the Grief, and then attack. But maybe they were. I don't know what they could be playing around, but I suppose we could attack with Grief here. They have to lose one of these things. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I'm happy if they block with Inti or Asmo. It's got Menace, so they can't just block it with the... Yeah, we're also happy if they just blast it. One little thing to remember is if you're against Asmo and you do happen to have Leyline out, Leyline and Scion. Well, no, I guess that doesn't work because they couldn't target it. But if you have a creature with lifelink and they kill it with Asmo, it deals the damage to itself, so you do gain the life. Okay, so they find Goyf. We have 1, 2, 3 types in the graveyard, so Goyf would be a 3/4 just because of us. Well, I guess they can kill an artifact. Ragavan. Okay. So we're going to have to work out some blocks here. Okay, land is not what we want. We will play it. So if we attack with everything, they go... Can we afford to wait another turn? The trouble is every turn they kill a thing. Well, they don't have Overchase, or do they? Yeah, they do have Overchase Daredevil, but we do have Endurance. So if we attack with everything and they just have nothing, we go. Although these all have Trample. So let's say they even blast one, block two of them. Last one, block two with everything, so we don't get through. I think that's fine. Right, let's assume... Okay, so they kill two, let's assume. One with Galvanic Blast, one with Asmo. But then this becomes a 3. So they kill one, they kill two. We're attacking with the rest. They block two. So if they have the blast, but I think we have to go as soon as possible. Let's say they blast one, but we can potentially get through a little bit extra damage from Tarmogoyf. Because, sorry, trampling over Tarmogoyf, because we can endurance our own graveyard. Sorry, endurance them, and then the Goyf's only a 3/4. Oh no, that wouldn't do any damage though. So they kill one, kill another, but then this only becomes a 3/3. So then we deal one here. So they've killed 3 of them. No, they've killed 2. They've blocked 1 for everything. And then they can go. They can block the Shardless Agents, take no damage from those. I think this is fine. If they don't have Galvanic Blast, they only kill 1. I think we're fine. I think we have to go for it because otherwise they just keep Overchase Daredeviling us, and they kill a Rhino every turn. I think we just attack with everything here. That's where Violent Outburst comes in very, very handy. Okay, so they block a Rhino, block the Shardless. Okay, so they're taking lethal at the moment. So at the moment they're taking what, 8, 9. So yeah, we just passed priority. Okay, so they kill a Rhino. So now they're taking 4. They're taking 4, 5, 6. So we go endurance, target them, which makes us kill the. They take 4, 5, 6. Endurance target them would make the Goyf a 3/4, so it would kill the Goyf, which I think is probably worth it. Because they've got instant sorcery. Yeah, let's go for that. I want to kill the Goyf. Bit of a complicated one, but even if we don't quite get lethal here, we're still killing quite a lot of stuff. They do have cost to pay. Beseiju on. Oh, what's that on? The Shardless Agent. That's Oh, and that makes Goifa enormous again as well. That's really bad. Surveil 1. I don't really want Ardent Plea, but that may... if we surveil that, maybe we do want that. I think we'll top that, because otherwise it makes Goif even bigger. Okay, so they go to 1. We do have a blocker though. They don't have Asmo. Oh, they didn't exile Asmo, did they? Oh, they hit Asmo from that. So they have 7-8 damage. Okay, they play Asmo, get a cookbook. Look at the... oh, Shadow Spear. Oh, this is really painful. Moxamber as well. They don't have any constructs though, which is good. But they can gain a lot of life. Yeah, equipped to Goif. So that was a pretty good turn for them. So I don't think we block. Okay, so that's 7. I guess if they have exactly Galvanic Blast. So if we block, they're going to 8. They'd need to have exactly Galv Blast. Oh no, because they could have just killed this, right? So we just take it and then attack back. They go to 8. Still not quite lethal. So if they're going to go to 8, they can kill a Rhino, block a Rhino. We're drawing Ardent Plea. I think we just don't block here. If we block, yeah, there's no point in blocking. There were some pretty gross ones. So we're drawing Ardent Plea. We need to think about whether we want to draw that. I don't think we do. They find Unholy Heat. It's another food. They have that, so they can heat a Rhino. Well, no, they can't heat a Rhino. I think they were looking for Galv Blast or Bolt, potentially. They can't heat anything. So at the moment, we're... that fetch, though. Extra point of damage. That might have done it, because... we can now attack with everything. They blast a Rhino, block. They blast a Rhino, block Endurance, block a Rhino, and take 7. Either way, do we want to draw our Ardent Plea? Draw Ardent Plea, make more Rhinos. If they do attack, it does save us from an attack back potentially, so I'm probably fine drawing that, because I think if we attack all here, they go block here, kill a Rhino, and then we are attacking with, oh no, because the Rhinos, so they block a Rhino with Asmo and then block Intion here, and then they take 4-5. So maybe we don't. No, I think we do want to draw the Ardent Plea. because they're going to have to lose that Asmo here. Attack with everything. Okay, they kill a Rhino, but this stops this kind of engine. Yep, so they take 5, go to 2. But at least Asmo's down. Then we can play Ardent Plea again. Make another Rhino. Well, make 2 more Rhinos. Close game. We do have another Surveil land if we want. Really need the opponent to have pretty much nothing though. Like another Asmo just kills us, I think. Galv Blast. Okay, that's okay. We know one of the cards is Oval Chase. Hopefully it's not another Asmo in hand. They can gain another load of life. Pick your poison. Sacrifice an enchantment. I think we'll just sacrifice Ardent Plea, because it means that Scion is... yeah, sacrifice the Ardent Plea. That does make the Goyf an 8/9. Oh, so it survives our assault. Okay, so it's an 8 power, so I do have to block with both. Oh, that's pretty good actually. So you go block here, block here. Yeah, that's pretty good. I will take no damage here, but they do go up to 11. And they do, oh, this is just brutal. That was a really good draw and good play from the opponent. I will fetch now because we can surveil. They can gain some life as well. Oh, where's our other surveil land? Oh, we can't get it with this. Okay. So, opponent... we do have some draws that potentially kill our opponent here. Brazen Borrower is very good. Force of Vigor, potentially. I think we're going to lose this one, though. To a lifelink trample Tarmogoyf. Grief's no good. Scion is probably good enough. Oh, so we go triple block. Yeah, we're just dead. Oh, that's really annoying. Yeah, we just lose because we go triple block. This kills us. We can't attack for enough. Yeah. GG's. I think that was close. I think that turn when the opponent started discarding loads of stuff with Inti and finding Shadow Spear, Goyf, just, yeah, very, very good. Close game, close game. Okay, well, we'll move on to number 3. Right, round number 3. I'd like to play first. Yeah, sure. Like, it's not the best hand. But, like, going Leyline opens up a lot of draws. We can then go Footfalls and then potentially have Forager to flash them back. We'll keep the other Leyline in order to... yeah, pitch it. Okay, opponent has one as well. See what flavour of Scion they're on. Okay, they Leyline binding ours. Okay. So yeah, we're going to grief here. This is a situation where grief is really good. Because we get to take their Scion. Fist of Suns. Well, that is a card I haven't seen for a while. We're taking Scion of Draco. I guess with the Leyline it becomes quite good. Like, well, it enables a 5-color, but it was 5-color really that hard to achieve anyway? With all the stuff, like all the triomes and things. Okay, so here fetch up a right. So which this can get Meticulous Archive. Do you want to get it right away? Yeah, I think so, because then we can just not fetch with this one. Don't want that one. Also, surveilling a Crashing Footfalls into the yard here is pretty good. If we get Undercity Sewers, we then haven't got green. That's fine, we can get that with the Windswept Heath. We'll top that one. Play the Heath, pass the turn. I think I'm just going to bounce the binding. Well, no, bouncing binding doesn't really do anything, so let's play it again. We could bounce their Leyline, which isn't actually the worst idea. They put Fable into the graveyard. Okay. So we'll let them draw so they don't get another Surveil land, and then we'll just go Petty Theft this. Don't want them Leylining us. Which means they have to fetch, use their fetch lands, potentially. Not actually ever used Halo Forager, I don't think, but makes for a good turn 5 potentially here. Turn 5, make Rhinos from suspend, make more Rhinos from the graveyard. So yeah, Grief actually came in pretty handy there. I suppose Subtlety, well, Subtlety wouldn't have done the same thing. Yeah, opponent double fetches here. Plays a Fable. Okay. No more lands to go and get. So we'll go and get... I got double blue, we need green. Probably want double black. Yeah, Overgrown Tomb's fine. You can cast Brazen Borrower here, if nothing else. Well, that's definitely the one we want to cast. Very good draw. Make some Rhinos. Opponent's gonna discard. I wonder if they'll discard the Fist of Suns. They do have the Leyline in hand. I'd imagine they'll discard that. Yeah, they do discard the Leyline and a land. Play another land. Oh, they play the mountain. Oh, that was the mountain. Yeah. Okay, so they have all the colours. They have 3 cards in hand. Okay, Carvu. Carvu's fine. It's going to make 20 power here. yeah, we'll just well, oh, I guess that's what we should probably do is just cast Ardent Plea and attack with 1 Rhino. We could attack with 2 Rhinos, get in for 6, play the Forager. The Forager does attack for more next turn. There aren't any Rhinos, so you could play 1. Then we don't lose a Rhino, but we only get through for 5 damage. I think I'm going to play the Forager. We'll attack first. Opponent black mana. Okay, they have a Fatal Push. So I guess we get through for slightly less, well, yeah, a lot less damage now, but do you still get through for 2? Okay, they do double block. So now we go Halo Forager. Make even more Rhinos. Okay, done. Cast Crashing Footfalls. Cast without paying its mana cost. Yeah, so we made 16, 19 power that turn across 5 bodies. Opponent plays Fist of Suns and a land. I guess they're setting up for a top deck like Emrakul or something. Okay, well, Force is actually really interesting. Do we need the Ardent Plea? We attack with everything. They go to 10. Well, we're attacking with everything anyway. I think now we've drawn Force, I'm probably just holding that up. So you block, taking 12. Yeah, I think it's just lethal. Okay, so that's kind of what I was envisioning. I see it actually work. Like Grief, take their Scion, like just a bit of a different way to interact with them. So it looks like it's Zoo, but with Fist of Suns for, I'm assuming, some sort of big spell or creature. So I think we can trim the forces. Might want Force of Vigor. I think we probably want Subtleties in. Dismember's good against everything but Scion. I think we've got enough bounce and stuff. I think we'll just go with that. Right, similar hand here. I think we can keep it with the idea to do the same again. Let's go Leyline and then go find another troll. Let's just go Heath, suspend, pass the turn. This turn we can go, don't know, 3 trolls in hand is not amazing. Okay, they do have a Scion. Okay, Ardent Plea is a good one. Let's just go Swamp Cycle for the Undercity. play that. Graveyard. Next turn we just make some Rhinos. Hope they don't have Teferi. Maybe we should have thought about Teferi when we were cutting forces. Might as even... Okay, there's a Fist of Suns, so we don't know what's coming next turn. Okay, Shardless Agent. Play that instead of the Ardent Plea. Just going to try and make Rhinos on 3, 4 and 5. Notably, the opponent can't make Wooburg this turn. If they play the Leyline just from hand, that's an issue. Because then this has vigilance and everything. We'd have to then go Ardent Plea and just attack with 1 Rhino at a time, but then we're only essentially getting through for 1 damage each turn. Okay, they shock in. Yeah, we don't really want to see the Leyline here. Bloodbraid Elf? Oh, the 1 ring. Okay, I wasn't expecting the 1 ring. See what we draw. Okay, we draw a Scion. So yeah, we're just going to play that. Play the Godless Shrine tapped. And then we'll Surveil at the end of this turn. The opponent does get to draw so many cards though. Like 4 in hand, they can go up to 6 if they want. If they play a Leyline, okay, so they could just cast Emrakul or something here. Yep, there we go. Okay. Turn 5 Emrakul. Well, yeah, that's something. So, is there anything we want to do against that? I guess we could have survived. No, I don't think we could actually. Because you have to sacrifice everything. I was going to say we could block with Scion against Emrakul. Do we want to bring in Force of Vigor? Like, it deals with Scion, it deals with their Leyline. How good is Subtlety likely to be, or Dismember? I think we saw... Did we see Ragavan in this one? I don't think we saw Ragavan, but we did see the... I think cutting Dismember, bringing in at least 1 force is probably fine. Right, on the play, I think we won all the die rolls here. So turn 1, suspend Footfalls. Turn 2, look for land. Suspend another set of Footfalls. Yeah. Like, top decking another land would be really good, but we're going to get Breeding Pool. Breeding Pool or Temple Garden. I think just Breeding Pool. Suspend. See, with my mistaken deck building mana base, can't play this Scion anytime soon. Sunken Citadel, so it looks like we're against... Oh, red. Okay, I was going to say it was going to be mono black, but... Okay, Grief's cool. So let's go Swamp Cycle. We kind of have to get Overgrown Tomb to get the other one into play. We could go Godless Shrine, which gives us more domain. Could just Surveil, actually. I think I'm just going to Surveil. So let's go Undercity Sewers. Play the land. Top that. Do we want to grief them? Don't think so just yet. There's a Saga. Cleansing Wildfire. Okay. Okay. Forest. So it looks like it might be like a land destruction style deck. They're going to have loads and loads of Field of Ruins probably. Okay, we draw the Godless Shrine anyway. So let's go suspend here. Shock in Godless Shrine. Go. Shocking in so that we can bounce something potentially. So do you have a Field of Ruin? But if they want to use it, they'll have to not Saga us. Okay, so we'll float a blue so you can just play Brazen Borrower. Which I think we will do. Okay. Yeah, we'll just cast it, I think. They've got an answer to the Saga. If we draw a black land, we can grief here. Or we can actually Scion as well. Okay, another Borrower is not actually too bad. He's got 6 cards in hand. I'm just going to wait. Could potentially double spell this turn. Borrower, Dismember. Get to make Rhinos next turn as well. They make the mana. They get another research desk, which is interesting. Okay, demolition field. That is just wasteland, unfortunately. Yeah, we don't have any more basics. Don't think. Yeah. Okay, Unholy Heat. Probably just going to grief them here. Yeah, because we're not going to get to casting it. Well, yeah, I think I'm just going to grief. The chance of them having another land destruction spell is quite high. We'd have to top deck another land as well. They have the One Ring. They have some good cards in hand. We're just going to take the ring, I think. Like everything else is a bit slow. Unfortunately, we can't surveil here. We'll probably keep the fetch land uncracked, though. Okay, they get Flame Slash, which they can play this turn, which does kill a Rhino, unfortunately. Then they can play Seasoned Pyromancer or Fable. Wonder if we're meant to... Yeah, we'll bounce the token here. Don't really want them making more mana. Ardent Plea would be... Drawing all these Scions, not good. Breeding Pool's gone, but I can go and get Watery Grave here to play the Brazen Borrower. They don't discard anything. Another Flame Slash. Now they're going to play Spyro, probably. Oh no, another Fable, okay. I think I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'm going to fetch... The problem is, like, we could get Temple Garden, which unlocks a draw of Ardent Plea, but I think I'm going to get Watery Grave to... Like, we definitely can play the Borrower here. Because we're making Rhinos this turn. Borrower is quite a lot of damage. If we find a white land, we can play Scion as well. Well, Halo Forager is a very good draw and rewards us for that. Attack for 3 in the air. Halo Forager has been quite good this league. Play this. Opponent reading it probably. It's not that common a card. But we've got quite a lot of flying power as well. Done. Make even more Rhinos. With the Surveil lands, this could be really good as well. Like Surveil a Crashing Footfalls into the graveyard. I don't think we want loads and loads of them, but 1 or 2 I think is probably pretty good. Okay, they have a Lightning Bolt. So they have Seasoned Pyromancer in hand, Lightning Bolt. They discard Seasoned Pyromancer. They have Field of Ruin, which is fine. They have 1 card in hand. It needs to be something pretty special. The One Ring, some sort of red wrath, like is it Storm's Wrath that deals 4 to everything? Although I think that might be without flying. Maybe it's just 4 to everything. Okay, they bolt there. Still dead on board. I think. Yep. Okay, so yeah, Forager. Like, obviously Forager's bad into something like Graveyard Hate, but are people really bringing in Graveyard Hate against us? This could also be the Arcane Proxy. Wonder if that would be better. No, because this pitches to both Force and Grief. So, right. Well, we didn't see any. Oh no, we did see creatures. I think we can trim the forces. Bring in. We did see Urza's Saga, so it might be a Force of Vigor. It's kind of just a value saga though. But I think we'll bring them in and bring in one Subtlety. Something like that. Or is Subtlety just better than Force? Could get rid of Dismember as well, actually. Although in Mono Red they're probably a Ragavan deck. Yeah, I think having the Dismembers in is nice. Right, what do we think of this? We can do... No, I think we can do better. We've got more busted stuff to be doing than all that. This is much better. Keep. We want the lands. I'm going to bottom one of the Griefs, I think. Because if we draw a land, we can Grief with Troll. But we definitely want to make sure we have our third land on time. Pyrite Spellbomb, sure. Okay, so we do draw a land. So I think just going to go Verdant. Yeah, we'll Grief. Research Desk. Unholy Heat. That's got Unearth. How easily are they going to get? I think I'm just going to take... This stops them having a play next turn. Yeah, I think we can just take that. Field of Ruin, interesting here. They're going to play Saga. I'll probably Surveil here. Yeah, I think we... yeah, we'll Surveil here. Go and get blue. Yeah, I'm happy to draw that one. That will bounce something potentially. Field of Ruin. It's fine. I wonder if they'll Field of Ruin us or if they'll just... So if we Windswept Heath, I don't really want to Windswept Heath because we're going to tap out this turn. Like if we go Windswept Heath and then if we go Windswept Heath and they Field of Ruin the Windswept Heath, we can't go and get whatever land we want, and it's also better to hold up in case of future Field of Ruins. So I think we'll just keep it in hand, and it can fetch the other Surveil land eventually. So we'll make 10 power here. The opponent does have the ability to kill both. They've got this Pyrite Spellbomb. They'll probably make a Saga token. Okay, we can bounce that though. They make another one, which is fine. Wonder what they'll get. Could get Shadow Spear, I guess. I think I brought in all the forces. Yeah, they do get Shadow Spear. Soul Guide Lantern. Okay, so this is what I mean. People, you know, we've only got the one Halo Forager. So we can attack here with both Rhinos because if they go to block one, if they block, we can bounce like a token, and then they'll die. Maybe should have given this a bit of a thought first. If they block one on each. Okay, so that's actually really good. So now we just go Petty Theft one of these. The other one becomes a 4/4. Dies. Brazen Borrower has been really good as well this league. I guess they're fairly happy to trade that or that. We know they have an Unholy Heat, but it can't currently kill a Rhino. They've got Artifact, yeah, Land Enchantment. Okay, they unearth the Research Desk, which is fine. Let's see what they hit. Is that Bolt Cleansing Wildfire? Yeah, they choose Bolt. Are they just going to bolt our Shardless Agent? They could bolt and pyrite the Rhino. Okay. So that will give them Delirium eventually. Okay, so we'll fetch the Surveil land. They can't interrupt us with any of these effects at the moment. So we'll just go and get Meticulous Archive. Yeah, we'll top that actually. We can cast that. Attack with the Rhino. We were kind of, I guess we were pretty much topping anything, any action there. Grief is very good here because we get to hardcast it. Take their Unholy Heat, which is their answer to our Rhino. Like, it's not amazing, I guess, because they can just Pyrite Spellbomb it. Oh, they have double Unholy Heat anyway. Okay. Am I going to play the land? I think we will play the land. Not going to fetch though. But it means that if we keep drawing lands, I don't know. Maybe we should have kept it. We haven't got any like draw discard effects though. Play the Field of Ruin. They can kill all of our stuff here. Oh, they didn't have Delirium. They needed to sacrifice that in a different order. They needed to go Pyrite Spellbomb, kill the Grief, then Unholy Heat. Okay, they draw a card. Yeah, now they're just kind of dead. So they needed to do that in the other order. Okay, we draw Dismember, which isn't actually too bad. Yeah, that's fine. We're attacking for 7 here. We should have a Brazen Borrower ready to go. Attack with everything. Opponent is facing lethal. They play another Demolition Field. They could pretty much wasteland us if they want, like a lot of times. Season Pyromancer is quite good. They don't have any coloured mana though. 2 cards in hand. Okay, Shadow Spear. Unfortunately, the opponent is not going to save you. So we'll just go Dismember here. Black. Play the Borrower as well, just in case. Can't imagine it's going to matter. Actually, it does. This blocks here. We take. Oh no, yeah, they take 3 + 3. Yeah. Okay, well, we're 3-1 somehow with this poorly built concept, should we say? Maybe fall short of calling it a deck at the moment, but yeah, let's see if we can close out a 4-1. We're on the play again, which has helped. I think we've been on the play potentially every time. Going to keep this. We've got early interaction. Yeah, early interaction and a Cascader. Do need to go and get white mana at some point. Thoughtseize is a problem. So Urborg into Thoughtseize is probably like Coffers or mono black something. Bit of a shame we have this basic in hand because they usually run a load of Field of Ruins as well. I'll probably just cycle. Don't really want to surveil yet. So swamp cycle here. Well, maybe we shouldn't have done that in case we draw Grief, but I think we'll just go and get Undercity Sewers. Then we get a couple of surveils here potentially. I mean, I'm gonna graveyard it. It's not great in the face of a load of Field of Ruins. Oh, okay, so this is actually Mono Black Saga, something that I've played a bit of on the channel. Right, so we're gonna dismember that. That's fine. Yeah, I'm a fan of this deck. But it does mean they don't play Field of Ruins. Right, so what do we want to do? I think I'm just going to play the Hallowed Fountain tapped. No, I'll play the Polluted Delta. This can go and surveil. And we can bounce the Saga token. They do play things like Liliana of the Veil. Okay, so let's fetch and surveil. They can. Their win con is usually, or one of the win cons is usually the rack. Oh, where's our? Oh, it's Meticulous Archive, isn't it? We're running. Yeah, getting confused again, which isn't great. So yeah, so the other one can fetch that. So Meticulous Archive will get our another blue and a white, so we need green here. So get green, black. In case we draw Grief. I guess black is kind of fixed for us. Now we get the Meticulous Archive. We'll top that one. Surveil Land is so good. Okay. This. Cast Crashing Footfalls. Then we can just play Hallowed Fountain tapped. Pass the turn. Opponent's going to make a Saga token, but we can remove one Saga token again with the Brazen Borrower. Okay, we like them making another one here. They might go and get... Okay, they get Shadow Spear. Play another Saga. So we're going to attack with... Oh, Inquisition's so good for them. Yeah. Because now we can't kill one of these. We find a Grief, which is interesting. So let's go attack with... Yeah, I think we want to start beating down. I was going to say, not surprised the opponent does, does that. Bit of a risky block here in the face of Dismember, but I guess they probably have to do that. Let's play Grief. Malakir Rebirth and Fatal Push, so... I'm going to get rid of the Fatal Push. Malakir Rebirth's not doing anything at the moment. Play the land. Like if they Thought Seize, we can cycle this, but if they don't ever do that, then okay, they play the Malakir Maya. So what's our... Oh, this is only 6 mana. I thought this was 7. If we find a land, we can play it. Scion is also in. I'm going to play that now. Because things gain like lifelink and stuff. So they make another one. It'll be a 3. But I'm happy if they block the Grief. If we attack with this as well, they could go block. But then they take 3 from the Grief. I think I'm going to attack with this as well. Like if they just want to block the Shardless Agent, that's fine. Okay, they double block the Rhino, which makes sense. We gain some life though. If we ever find another land, this Troll is actually quite a potent threat. Okay, they get the rack, play a factory. I guess they get to equip the construct, and yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, no blocks. So we got a lot of good draws, any sort of removal, a land isn't too bad. We do take damage here. Okay, we find a land. So I think we just attack with this and this. Yeah, because we're not blocking with the Scion. Gain some life back. Play the Temple Garden. Just cast the Troll. Like 6/5 lifelinker that can only be blocked by 3 creatures. It's not bad. Do you have to remember that Mishra's Factory becomes an artifact? They attack with everything, so we'll block here because this would kill it anyway, so we want to absorb as much damage as we can because they're going to animate the factory. Did they play this turn? No, they didn't. So they make this into an artifact. This becomes a 6. Yeah, we can't not block because, yeah, we just do that. Yeah, that's fine. They gain 6 though, but so do we. Oh yeah, it just stays the same. What have they got here? Could be Liliana, that's fine. Just sacrifice the agent. Okay, we do take some damage here. Dismember's actually really quite good. So we'll just attack them. So there's no way they can make the construct bigger at instant speed, apart from the Mishra's factory. Okay, they cling to Dust the Shardless Agent to gain some life. I think they just have Urborg in hand. Dismember here. Does mean they can Shadow Spear the Mishra's factory. We take 3, go to 8, go to 5, but then we're gaining life with this grief. Might have to attack Lily though. Okay, Force. Okay, so we'll go attack Lily, attack them. Close game. Both sides have got very good draws. Force was not one of them. Okay, neither was Swamp, to be fair. So they can... What are they doing here? Oh, they can flashback Cling to Dust, but that's why having Force is really good. Because now if they do all of that, they can't equip Shadow Spear. And Force gets it out of here. So they can't do it again. We take an extra damage from the rack, but we're gaining it with grief. And they can't equip as well. So we go to 5, we go to... No, we go to 6, we go to 3. Grief having lifelink is really big. So is there anything that punishes us for attacking? We go to 6. We play grief. Oh, this is... Actually, we go to 6. We play grief to block. If they find Fatal Push is no good. Liliana's because they'd have to fetch. I think this is fine. We get a 6 from the grief, but then we can play another grief, or we could hold it. But I think playing it is better. We play it if they find exactly removal. What if we don't attack with grief, just attack with... What if we don't attack with Scion, just attack here? I think that's probably safer. They're still dead next turn. We go to sit. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, I think that's safer now that we've drawn the other grief. Just don't want to get, I don't know, cheese bite. I suppose that we're also... Oh, that is a good point. Here we're also dead to another top-decked rack. Whereas if we don't play the grief, we're not quite dead to it. Are they dead next turn anyway? Yeah, I think we hold the grief. I think this plays around the most stuff. Interesting one. I think that... Okay. Oh, okay. So that's okay. But now they're just dead. Oh, no, they're not, because this gains life. Oh. Okay. I guess we didn't play around that one. But we do get to kill that. Yeah, now we should be fine, because Grief's lifelink should do it. Oh, Leyline's really good as well, because it gives Scion lifelink. Yeah, so we gain 7 life. Okay, close game. Close game. I think holding the Grief was fine there. Yeah, just played it. I just didn't want to lose to a top deck rack, and then we take 6 in our upkeep. Force of Vigor is probably good. What don't we like? So Force of Negation, not very good. I'll bring in the Force of Vigor because Shadow Spear is really, really good. And then I think just 1 Endurance. I don't think anything else. I could consider cutting some Griefs. We do want stuff to deal with Douthie Voidwalker. So, but I think all these are fine. Oh, they are Grief Scam, actually. So Endurance is probably a good one to have. But so's Subtlety. Do we just get rid of some of the Griefs? Because like, it gets down to top decking quite a lot. I think I'm going to cut the Griefs. Although they were good there with Scion. Like, life gain is no joke. Let's bring in some Subtleties. Another Endurance. And then just split the difference between them. Which one's better? They sometimes run a Shield Druid. Another Subtlety. Try that. Right, what do we think of this? I think I'm going to keep it. We've got Leyline and Scion. This can potentially surveil us into another land. We got, how many looks have we got at a land? Potentially one, 2 draw steps and a surveil. They could just get grief scammed, but if they grief scam us, okay, they don't. Oh, they've mulled to 4. Okay, find another Scion. I think I'm just going to suspend. Yeah, the upside is higher. Also, they do sometimes play the like cranial extraction kind of stuff. Do I just Force of Vigor that right away? Stop them making mana? Yeah, I think so. Just wastelands them here. Right, let's see a land. Well, it's kind of a land. Let's get the Undercity Sewers. Play that. I mean, yeah, sure. I don't think they. I think they'll have a real trouble dealing with enchantments. So I think the plan is to just slam a Scion every turn for the next 3 turns now. I suppose they can deal with this with Shieldred's Edict, but we have 2 more waiting, as well as Rhinos coming down. It could be a Lily. It's pretty good. So we'll discard Ardent Plea. We'll play the Scion, they'll Edict it. They can actually... Leyline of the Veil actually deals with both of these Scions, which is really annoying. Oh, no, it doesn't, because we make Rhinos next turn. But I think we have to keep playing them. Okay, see what we draw. Here come the Rhinos. We do draw a land. Do I just play Ardent Plea? Probably better. Yeah. Although if they engineered explosives or Damnation, although Damnation gets around that as well, I think I'm just going to make the most power. Probably go ahead and kill Liliana. Don't Damnation us. Don't Damnation us. Okay, Shield Druid. Shield is pretty good. Okay, so we attack for... Let's see what we're going to draw. Somehow we're now at kind of parity. If we kill... If we attack them, they go to 8, they go to 10. Do we attack Lily? Oh, hold on. I can just attack with 1. So let's go attack Liliana of the Veil. Yeah, forgot about Ardent Plea there. Okay. Shieldred can just kind of solo us here. We can start attacking, of course. Okay, they draw a card. So we could do with another Scion or... that's gross. Could attack with everything, but I think just attacking with 1 is better. They can draw 2 cards a turn though and gain the life. So looking for Dismember. Brazen Borrower would be fine. Trouble is just not getting in for any damage. Okay, discard a land. Necromentia is pretty good. I wonder what they'll name. Probably... we've gone through a lot of Scions. Okay, Scion's down. Slowly losing to Shieldred though. Oh, come on. I'm not actually sure we're getting in for any damage, are we? Oh, maybe we are. They're going to gain 2, go up 16, gain another 2 but lose 1. Yeah, Fatal Push is pretty good. I guess Scion giving it lifelink would have been over, so... Yuck, we've drawn lots of lands in a row. I guess we do start playing them actually because... because if we find a troll... Okay, that actually gains them life, which is just nuts. Just need to find a way to kill the Shieldred. They could also have a like not dead after all. Oh, come on, all these lands. Just being soloed by the Shieldred. If we didn't have this Ardent Plea, Like this, one of these Rhinos is just attacked with for so much. Wonder if we were ever meant to start attacking with everything. Don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Saga's pretty good. Liliana's pretty good. Yeah, sack a creature. I think we're going to lose this one. Well, we find another Leyline. Yeah, we now can't attack. Gotta play the land. We've been pretty flooded. Like, at any point in any of these, if we'd drawn like Dismember, Brazen Borrower, yeah, Dismember, Brazen Borrower, any of that. Halo Forager would have been okay. Okay. Well, we draw another land, so that's brutal. Yeah, that was just soloed by Shieldred. We could be running Shieldred in this one. You know, we're running enough black. Don't know. Might consider trying to jam some Shieldreds. I guess another Subtlety probably doesn't go amiss. Force of Vigor, Endurance. We haven't actually seen the scam package from them, so maybe I'll trim Endurance. Just go all the way up on Subtleties. Is Grief good? I think let's go with that. Like, I'm assuming it's scam because that's what I've played on the channel before, and that's what the current trophy leader Selfie Sec is playing. Quite popular. We also didn't see Bowmasters. They may well have sided those out. Yeah, we'll play. Sure, we'll keep. I'll just go Suspend Footfalls, Ardent Plea. Are we going to get Thought Seized? Oh, okay, so it is the Grief scam. That's pretty good. So they'll probably take Footfalls Plea here. Given that we've got enough land. They take the Troll. And the Plea. Okay, so they're going to let us have the Footfalls. Another land is not what we want. Surveil. I think they're just going to try and kill us before we get to that stage. Inquisition. Okay, and they have the Saga, which is pretty scary. So we'll go ahead and surveil one. We need white though, really. Ooh, that was, yeah, I don't think I can surveil here. I think I have to go and get Godless Shrine in case we draw another Ardent Plea. Well, that's a good draw. So we need, yeah. Make some Rhinos here. Couldn't even surveil, but there we go. So now we're just gonna start attacking. If the opponent attacks, we'll double block. They can make a construct potentially here. Wonder if I'm meant to hold the land. Yeah, so good to stem the bleeding as well. That's also really good. So let's attack. Could attack with everything. Oh, no, I think it's just the Rhinos. I guess they can block one, but that's fine. Oh, this is really wrong. So if their last card is exactly not dead after all, then we lose our Halo Forager. That was really, really bad. Fortunately, we don't get punished for it. Yeah, but that was really, really bad sequencing. Do we hold the land? We're not actually running Grief, but we might want that. Yeah, that was really poor sequencing, unfortunately. Fortunately, we didn't get punished, but yeah, if their last card was not dead after all, we'd have been really, really sad. So we'll see what they go and get here. They do get the rack, so we're just going to try and kill them before that kills us. We're making some Rhinos this turn, I think. Yeah, and next turn. So yeah, we're just swinging with all here. Brazen Borrower is really good. I wonder if I'm meant to bounce the Grief. If we bounce Grief here, how good is that for us? Like, yeah, probably because they could block here. Yeah, I'll just bounce it. We've drawn really well. This isn't quite lethal. They can make this a thing, I guess. The block takes slightly less damage, but they go to 1. Can't think of any way in which they kill us. Yeah, okay. Well, Halo, so yeah, we learned quite a bit there. I think let's have a look at the deck. But we somehow managed to scrape together a 4-1. So we learned that we need some red sources in order to cast Scion for 2 mana. If we don't have Leyline, so we need a Triome really. We learned Halo Forager was really quite good. I was really impressed with Halo Forager there. Brazen Borrower, I was really impressed with that as well. It came in clutch in quite a few matchups. So the big question is, do we think Grief is worth it? So it seemed quite good. You know, being able to pitch Leylines late. We cast it late sometimes. Is Troll of Khazad-dûm better than the blue one? Lauren revealed. Don't know. But yeah, a lot to think about. I really like, yeah, as I say, I really like Brazen Halo Forager, and that kind of being able to pitch to Force or Grief is good as well. So yeah, really quite pleased with the decks. It didn't necessarily always play very well, and I think the deck is misbuilt in a number of ways. But as a concept, I think it did kind of what we wanted it to, and we ended up with a 4-1. Maybe we got a little bit fortunate potentially. But yeah, let me know what you thought, and if you've got any other glaring misplays that we could have done better. But yeah, other than that, we'll see you next time. Cheers.